Woo, here we go. Jumping right into one. That seems pretty good. I think So Cold was a sub, so we might, in a separate kind of video thing, run a rematch with him, like a best of three rematch with him, where I like a showcase or something like that. Cause that's pretty cool. He came back in, wanted a rematch. Regrettably, I like to try and keep it to like a one and done opponent style type thing when I'm recording these for you guys. So I didn't rematch him, but that would be really cool if he's out there and wants to have a rematch later. As far as I could just drop Phantasm. He could be like green black or something. I'd rather just see what he's playing for sure first. But that'd be really cool, and I think that'll probably be a video later that we get to do where we archive Trap for Zero. Booyah! Oh, buddy. Yes, sirree, Bubba Rudy. Cards I can't deal with are in the yard. Boom. Really wish I had just played this guy now, but boom again. I've got double, triple counter spells and an unsummon. I think I'm going to bash this guy in his face hole. Anyway, it'd be really cool to just have a rematch with that guy later as just like a separate video series. But this video series I try and keep pretty singular, you know, just like a one and done type of thing. Try and showcase different decks, different play styles, different people, and how it fares against them. We're going to keep our counter spells open here because I don't really care about him mana ramping because it seems like he has the land. Sure, go ahead, bud. See, we just have the counter spells open for whatever he's ramping up into. You know what I mean? That's how I like to play it. That's cool, but this time we actually will wait until I have something to actually play with it. Let's go ahead and do 5 damage to him, take him to 15. Between the unsummon and the counter spells, I feel like really secure. Like I feel real snuggly with how everything's going. I wish he was at 10. He kind of should be. I just didn't really want to lay that dude and just have him get all killed or whatever. He could have been playing a lot of different things. I guess that was maybe a little too passive. Wasn't sure this would be such an aggressive hand, you know, aggressive start with that 5/5 out. So I can pretty much counterspell anything really scary and then unsummon whatever else I need to deal with. So I feel really good with this. Like even if he tries, like yeah, see that right there is definitely not something that I can deal with. So we're gonna go ahead and draw a card off that. Land, that's perfect because I would love to play crab here. And I still have the same options open that I did last turn. So that would have been really bad. So far we've sucked out 2, oh, there he is down there. So cold. Awesome. But so far we've sucked out 2 spells that I couldn't deal with. I really like what's in his yard, to be honest with you. So now we're going to do crab. We're going to be able to keep the same thing open as last time. Let's move to bash step here. Crush in for 5. Take him to 10. I really don't see him having any answers for any of this. I don't think this is going to be like a mill setup. I think it's just going to be this Jace's Orgasm just slapping him in the mouth. So, boom. It is now your turn. I have the exact same responses open that I did last time, so I'm pretty happy with this. I can unsummon something. I can counter something. We'll have to see. I mean, the Wolves would have won this match for him. I can't really think of anything else. Can't be countered, but it can be unsummoned. It's the one that can't be countered, right? Yeah. Pretty good lay for him. That's a pretty good drop. Oh, buddy boy. We are definitely unsummoning it right this second. Back upstairs with you, sir. Prey upon resolves to nothingness. It seems pretty sad. Doesn't do shit. Drawing cards. Move to attack step. Bash for 5. See, this is why I like this deck. It's very controlling. It's very like, hey, we're going to get there. I do stuff on their turn. I draw cards. It's a good time for everybody. Mill 3. And pass turn. I mean, I do have the counter spell open. I have Thought Scour open for his end step. So I can do both counter spells and Thought Scour. That seems pretty good to me. As long as he doesn't lay something that can fly, or that has reach rather, sorry, which I don't think he will. I think I won this. I really don't think there's any way that he can win. This is pretty much what's going on here. That's fine. You can mana ramp all you'd like, sir. All you would like. Lore? Yeah, sure. Get some lands. Do it. Get in there. 5 lands showing. I'm not going to let him play anything. Just so you know, like, it's not happening. Anything he tries to lay is just done. Ooh, except for that. That guy. Draw a card. I didn't realize that'd be enough. I mean, that's funny that I could bounce it anyway, but I get to do 5 damage and win here regardless. So there you go, guys. That's another way this deck can win. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, it showcases how this deck just does things. I think it also says a lot about not needing to counter their ramp. It's kind of, in my opinion, I mean, it really depends. If they don't have any lands, then it's a completely different scenario. Because if they have no lands, then you of course want to counter those types of spells because that'll keep them from doing anything later on. My philosophy is it appeared that he had lands. I wasn't too worried about it. I mean, he seemed to be ramping regardless, doing all sorts of crazy things. So my thought process was that he's only drawing 1 card a turn. If I'm able to counter 3 of his spells, it's more likely than not, the fact of the matter is going to be that I can counter whatever he was trying to get out with that mana. It's kind of like Diabolic Tutor. I don't counter the tutor, I counter whatever spell they go to get with it, you know? So that's just kind of my philosophy on it. I don't know, you can chime in with what you would have done in that scenario down in the comments for sure. Anyway, I think that was a pretty quick one, regrettably, but we'll be back tomorrow with one more. I think that'll be Friday, so that should be very fun. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow.